Uh, Here we go. Hello. Welcome to hip opener until rainbows shoot out sparkle stretch with me. All right. I had my music ready to go, and now I don't know where it is. There it is. And we've got someone joining on YouTube. Hello, Elena. Welcome. And I'm going to turn on the music and then let's get started. Here we go. I think this one. If the music is too loud, let me know. If anything is unclear, let me know. I'm just checking. Yes. And I'll put the Zoom people as big as I can. Yes, so I can check you out. All right. Start standing up. Let's start by grounding, putting the big toe on the floor and then 4 other toes on the floor, lifting big toe up. Big toe down, 4 toes down. Big toe down, 4 toes down. Big toe down, 4 toes down. Big toe down, 4 toes. Big toe, 4 toes. Big toe, 4 toes. Then rock front and back. Rock from the ball of the foot to the heel. Yes. And side to side. Make your body nice and soft. We're going to work down, up, from down to up. And then let's take 2 circles on the sole of the foot. And reverse. And take it to the hips. Place your feet flat on the floor. Do this nice loose circles. And reverse. Nice and loose. Alright. And then take it to the chest, front and back. A few times. So I'm keeping now my hips still. Bring my chest front and back. 4, 3, 2, and side to side. If you want to see me big, you can pin me, so it makes a little bit more sense to you, maybe. And let's circle. So I'm circling around my hips and reverse. Yes. 4, 3, 2, and then roll the shoulders down. 4, 3, 2, and forward. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then flex your hands and bring your shoulders up and down. Feel a little electric current going from armpits to hand palm, maybe even into your fingers. 4, 3, 2, and then right, left, right, left, right, left. I know. 4, yeah. Okay, and shake it off. So that should feel like weird in a nerve. If you feel that, then you're feeling it the right way. Then bring your chin to your chest and then up to the ceiling. Down, up, down, up, down, up, 2, 1, and then ear to your shoulder. 4, 3, 2, and then look over your shoulder to the right, to the left, to the right, left, right, left, right, left. Bring it back to the center. Push your chin back and straighten it out. So push your chin, double chin, into like a turtle, Scared turtle, curious turtle. Scared turtle, curious turtle. Scared, curious, scared. That's on. And then back to the center. And then when you go back to the center, push it a tiny bit further back than you would normally do. It kind of aligns your spine. So a lot of people stand too much like this. So you always want to kind of pull it back. All right, then we're going to go ear to your shoulder again and half circle to the front. 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 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the center. Bring your hands behind your neck. And we're going to do half circles to the back with the first few rolls. You're going to really support your head, your neck. And if that feels good, you slowly slide your hands off, away from each other, and maybe even off your neck. You can always keep a little bit of support on, or just take it completely off if that feels good. Yes. 2, and 1. And then let's make a big circle. Full circle. And reverse. And then back to the center. Now bring the interlaced fingers on the back of on the crown of your head, or a little bit behind. So on the back of your head, you're first going to lift your neck, so lift your head, and then you're going to pull your chin towards your chest. And basically, you're not pulling your head down, you're pulling your head in that direction a little bit. So you're kind of like rotating it to give that backside a little bit of love. And just move there very gently, saying little no's and little yeses. See how that works. No's are more effective here. And then bring your head back up. Then we're going to go hands on chest. And we're going to bring our head up with our chin, with our jaws together to come out. You're not bringing your head back. Instead, you're going to bring your whole body forward. You can do that with bent legs. And when you feel no more stretch on the back of your head, you're going to bring your head down. So when I say go out, you're moving your body forward. Yeah, so keep your head back. So I'm bringing my hands on my chest. I push the skin of the chest down. And then I'm lifting my mouth and my head up, keeping my jaws together. I'm pulling my chin away from my hands and my hands away from my chin. And slowly move forward, 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 forward. And when you feel that there's no more pull on the back of your head, you're gonna let it go down in the shape. Sorry, my cat is really making conversation. Okay. So we did a little wake up of the body. I want to go for a little bit of a breath exercise before we go into the stretches. Yes. And it will also calm us down, wind us down. So you can sit however you feel comfortable. I like sitting on my knees like this. You can also just sit comfortably like this. Yes. We're going to start with a few nice deep breaths in. So breathe in and open your mouth. And come on. In. And out. 2 more. And out. And in. And out. Give a little shake. Then we're going to do a breathing exercise where we breathe in for 4 counts, hold it for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, and hold it for 4 counts. Put it together. Sit comfortably. You can close your eyes if you want. We're going to breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Inhale to your belly. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Everything goes out. 3, 4. And hold. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Bring it deep. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Everything goes out. 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Last one. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. And let's take a couple of deep breaths in and out. And more. And last one. En uit. Ik verslikte me. Oké, come stand into your feet again.
Jutja?
Ja?
Ik kan jou niet heel goed verstaan. Kan jouw muziek misschien iets zachter?
Ja, zeker.
Ja, thanks.
So, right. So we're gonna we're gonna go and so we're gonna stand here again and let's just roll our back. So we're gonna go back to those half circles here, and then we're gonna roll our shoulders in and straight. Roll and straight. Roll and straight. So try to do like what you do with your head, a half circle, but you bring your shoulders along. So try to keep your chest in and then back to straight. In, back to straight. In, back to straight. Slide your hands down the leg to keep that back nice and round as you go through. And each time, go a little lower. If you feel that you cannot go any lower without bending your legs, you're going to bend your legs and push your hips forward, rounding it even more. Round and straight. Round and straight. Still making those half circles and straight. Round. Pull that belly in. Tuck that hip forward. Make that body round. Look down towards your chest. And last two. And last one. All right. Now we're going to go start with the arch. Bring our chin to our chest. Push your hips forward, and you're going to round your back completely. Dive all the way down, and then here you're going to arch up. You can start with your legs still bent. Rounding down. Here, arching, scooping your back up. Rounding down. Arching up. Rounding down. Arching up. If you feel a little bit better, a little bit warmer, you can start by straightening out the legs as you go into your arch up. You can go straighten out, give your hamstrings a little bit of attention. Yes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, my favorite one from the last few weeks is we're going to bring it up, hands together into a little bit of a back bend. I know you cannot see my hands, but we're going to have to deal with it. So I'm going to bring my hands like this together. Yeah. Push it into a little bit of a back bend. And then I'm going to bend my knees into a squat and bring my elbow to the outside of the knee. And I push myself into a twist. And then go back up and twist. Other side. And back up. Twist. Exhale. Go back up. Inhale. Twist. Exhale. Go back up. And twist. And I really push that elbow into my knee to give me more twist, so it really activates there. So one more on each side. Twist. Twist. All right. Now bring your feet a little closer and grab something like a pillow or a block. So my feet are now hip width apart, and I'm going to bring a pillow or a block between my belly and my legs. Now, if you are very flexible and you can keep your belly on your legs without something in between, or make it very thin, like a piece of paper, like that. You just don't want to lose whatever you squeeze in there. If you want to make it harder, bring it more here. If you want to make it easier, bring it more into your hips. So I'm going to squeeze whatever I found around me between my chest and my legs. And I'm going to hang out here. And let it relax your back as well. So I have my knees bent and I'm rounding my back over that block or over that whatever you have there. Let the weight of your arms pull you in a circle and around back. If you want, you can bring your hands next to your feet or just let them be wherever they are. Just wiggle a little bit from side to side. And then from wherever you are, you're going to straighten out your legs, keeping the block or the pillow squeezed without your hands. And then bending into a squat. And then go back. Keeping the contact, keeping the squeeze. There. And if you want, you can grab your hands or a towel around your legs. But we're not going into like deep stretches. We're still warming up here. Yes. Going 4, 3, 2, and 1. And try to activate that belly, the chest, towards your block or your objects that you have between your legs and belly. And push it in. And just move from side to side here. Just move from the right foot to the left foot, keeping your legs straight as much as you can. And then bending your knees again and roll yourself up. Yes. Give it a little shake. Okay. We're gonna find something to hold on to. I've chosen my lamp, even though I have a wall and a pole here as well. My lamp is gonna be my object today. Oh, my husband is now feeling left out. Okay, deal with it. Starting with your right foot, we're gonna start by circling the foot. And circle in the opposite direction. And then start the circle from the knee. So I'm going to do that. So I'm having my knee a little bit away from the other one. Reverse. Yes, then we're going to bring the knee up, open, down, square. Up, open, down, square. So we're going to make big circles with that leg. Two more. Last one. And then we're going to do that with a straight leg. See how far you can go. This is more heaviness and a little bit of flexibility. Two more. Last one. All right. Now we're going to circle with the bent knee forwards. So we have 10 more minutes in this Zoom meeting. When you are kicked out, just click the same link one more time and you'll get back in. Let's do 2 more of these circles. And last one. And then you're going to do it straight. So bring the leg back, open, and bring it forward, down, back, open, front, down, back, open, front, down. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Give it a shake. Let's do the other side. So starting here with the foot. Yeah, it could, I mean, the idea is that it gets heavy. That you feel a little bit of a workout for the leg. And reverse. And then take it to the knee. Into circles. Internally and outward rotations. Mo, echt waar. And reverse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you're going to bring the knee together, bring it up, open, backwards, down. Up, open, push it backwards, down. Up, open, backwards, down. Up, open, backwards, down. 2 more. Last one. And then we're going to do it with a straight leg. Open. Front. Open. I used to do this in class wearing heels. And not regular heels, but like 8-inch platform heels. I have to do 2 more. So they're heavy. I have to get used to that again. And I bring it back with the bent knee. Open, forward, down, back. Open, forward, down, back. Open, forward, down, back. Open, forward. Last 2. Last one. And then let's do 5 straight ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Give it a little shake. So if that's heavy, great. Come to a wide stance with your toes out. Tuck your hips forward. Close your ribs. Pull your belly button in. And just go to a little dip. Down, up, down, up, down, up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it down while you push your pelvis forward. Little bounces. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you're going to push your right knee to the back and then back to your normal stance. Push it back to your normal stance. Push it back, normal. Push it back, normal. Push it back, normal. Keep pushing your tailbone forward while you do this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other leg. Push the left leg back. And back. Release. Back. Release. Back. Release. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then bring them both back and release. Push back, release. I know this is heavy. Ooh, push back, release. 4, 3, 2. If you can see her in my mirror. And 1. And bring your hands down and shake from side to side. Yes. Just make little waves with your legs so you can release them. All right, give it a little shake. And we're going to just bend and straighten them a couple of times. Bend, straight, bend, straight. 3, 2, 1. All right, then turn towards your right leg. And we're going to bend our front leg. Now, if you cannot keep your front leg straight here, it's super normal, but grab something to get yourself a little higher. A couple of books or two, I don't know, 2 jars of peanut butter. And then we're going to bend straight. Bend, straight. My back leg stays straight. My front leg goes from bend to straight. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold it down. Bring the knee to the floor. Just kick your butt a couple of times. If it doesn't get to your butt, that's normal. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then relax that foot on the floor and bring both your hands to the inside of your knee. I'm just going to do it a little bit more here so you can see, hopefully. So I'm in this position and I'm going to push my hip towards, away from the front leg. Then I'm going to straighten out that front leg, turn my hips into the opposite direction and then down. So I'm making big circles with my hips. Keep going. If this is hard, grab a block or something to get yourself a little higher. There, or walk your hands back and forward. Try to get that leg straight. This really is like an all hip movement. And reverse, opposite direction. Big circles. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, pull it back and come back to a stance. Straighten out the legs, come to the center, and then go to the other side. Bend the knee and straighten out. Bend the knee, straighten out. Bend the knee, straighten out. Bend the knee, straighten out. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold it down, knee to the floor, and kick your butt a few times. Be gentle. Still warming up. Or we're still warming up. We are already stretching. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, bring both your hands on the inside of the leg. Tuck your toe, untuck your toe. Let's make those big circles. Backwards. You can walk your hands backwards. Try to get to a straight leg there. Yes. Right. And reverse. Finish it. If it zoom stops, finish 8 circles. So, 3, 2, 1, and then bring it down. Tuck it. Let me just see. There we go. Hello. I'll just wait for everyone to be back. Hi, 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 hi. Oh, I want to go big. Yes. I want to stop the recording. Yes. All right. I'll just wait quickly for Zoe. All right. Let's go to our backs. I'll turn you down a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna do Happy Babies, which is one of my favorite stretches. You're gonna go to your back, and then you're gonna bring your knees open, and then bring your feet on top of your knees. So, right there. Yeah. So this should be like if you have an American football field. These are like the goals, but I don't know anything about that for the rest, but I know that they look like these. So try not to bring them too much here. Try to really keep them on top of the knees and flex your feet. Now, grab your legs and push the knees further down. If you can reach, you can bring your hands on the soles of your feet and then press down. But do that on the inside. You'll have more, you will push your legs out more to the side. So I'm pushing my knees towards the floor in this position. Now, wherever you are, you're gonna do tuck and tilt. So you're gonna pull your tilt off the floor and then press it back down to the floor. Pull it off the floor, press it down to the floor. Pull it off the floor, press it down. Pull it off, press it down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, then keep your knees very low and then see if you can keep them low without the pressure of your hands. So we're just going to be in an active happy baby pose here. If you want, you can start to straighten out your legs. I'm just going to turn a little bit like this. So I'm going to start by straightening out my right leg and back down, and my left leg, sorry, and back up. Then both together, out and in. Then starting with left, straightening and back, then right, straightening and back, and then both, straightening and back. One more time on each side. Right and back, left and back, both together, straighten and back. Then starting with left, left and back, then right and back, and both together. Straighten and back. Now you're going to point your feet and bring your toes together like a little diamond. You're going to pull your toes towards your nose, which might lift your hips off the floor. And then you're going to bring it in the same shape all the way towards the floor. And then open towards your nose. And then bring the shape to a straight. Try not to lean those feet on the floor. And constantly, you actively are opening your knees. This should feel really heavy. We're doing quite a lot of active stretches here. Keeping those knees open, keeping those feet away from your hips. Your heels are not touching, your toes are only touching. Ooh, man, I'm feeling this like crazy today. Let's do 2 more. Yes, and last one. And then when they're on the floor, just relax the hips and butterfly your knees. I feel that one like crazy today. I don't know what I have been doing, but it is an opener. And you can feel that in your psoas, in your hip flexors, your openers. Okay, and then place the feet a little wider and then bring your legs, your knees from side to side. Just little figure 4s. 3, bring your heel to your knee. 2, 1, and rock yourself up. So, we're gonna go and bring our feet a little wider than our hips, and then we're gonna go and do a few more of these figure 4s. Which is knee to heel, heel to knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring it in. Here. All right. So we're going to sit on one side, and then we're going to bring the weight backwards and straighten out this leg, lifting it up. 2, 3, 4, then bending it back to where it was, leaning a little bit forward, bring this leg straight and lift it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend, back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend, 4. So the more you put your weight to the front and to the back, the easier it is to lift your legs. But the less you use your body weight, the more you're using your active flexibility. So it's a little bit of a trade-off. All right, let's do one more here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, then in here, we're gonna bring just the heel off the floor and back. Just the heel off the floor, back. Just the heel off the floor, back. And if it's really heavy, you can just bring your body a little bit more towards that front weight, leg. The more you're leaning back, the more difficult it becomes and the more challenging it will be. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Then lift, straighten forward, and bring it back down and down. Lift, straighten, forward, back, down. Lift, straighten, forward, back, down. Last one, lift, straighten, forward, and back, down. All right, that's pretty heavy, I am. So grab something that elevates you. So at those blocks, you can use a stack of books or magazines. It's not going to be comfortable, so put something soft on it, and you're going to bring that foot on top. Now, the more your leg is in, the less you're going to feel it. So try to at least open that knee a little bit to the side. And you should feel that in your hip flexor, in your psoas, quite a bit. Yeah, make sure that if it feels painful, make sure that the mat is underneath your knee. Yes. All right. Then we're going to turn towards the leg that's on the elevation, on the blocks. We're going to lift it up, tap to one side, tap to the other side, back there. Then we're going to move towards the leg. And we're going to go, bring the hand forward and over. And we're going to do that in sequence. So we're going to lift, tap, tap, touch, move forward, and lift, and over. So it's a dynamic movement. Lift, tap, tap, here. Move forward, and hand to the front, lift, over. Last one, lift, tap, tap. Here, move forward, hand to the front, lift, over. All right, now you're going to bring your foot off the blocks, but also you're going to bring this knee a little bit further back. Oof. Now, the first thing you're going to try to do is bring this sits bone of this bent leg to the floor. You probably won't get it to the floor. I cannot get it to the floor, but you're going to try. So you're going to lean a little bit towards that, and then you're going to turn straight and press the hip down. Oof. And you should feel that in a lot of places in your hip. Yes. Turn down. And here, you can put your hands on the floor to support you. If you want, you can bring them here. Whatever you need to help you steer your body in the right direction. Last one, turn down here. Now we're going to just turn. You are going to try to push the hip down, but you're also going to walk your hands to the front or push from the back. So it really depends on how low you can go. With this one, I don't have a lot of space. So I can put my hands here, but I can hardly get my body down. Wat je... Hallo. Was jij weg?
Ja, mijn internet ging 2 op.
Oh, al lang?
Ja, al een tijdje.
Oh shit, ik had het helemaal niet door. Sorry. Dus, één knietje achter. Eén knietje voor. Ja, yes. And then put your weight in the middle. Your body in the middle. Oh. Nou houdt mijn internet ermee op. Hallo? Oh, jullie zijn nog wel. Oh ja, sorry, er gebeurde even iets anders. Sorry. Oké. Yay for social media and stuff. Okay, so we have the weight in the middle and lean forward. If you weren't there already, go there. And try to press that hip constantly towards the floor, even though it's not going anywhere. If you're feeling like, okay, I don't have anything to the front, press from the back. So if you're sitting still quite up, and if you're having to move down, you're going here, I'd rather have you press from the back. Only when your shoulders are in front of your hips with a straight back, you can put your hands in front. Stay there. I'm just going to put my knee back on the mat. And then we're just going to walk those hands towards the bent knee. Ugh, ugh. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back, back, back. And then we have to do the other leg. So just give it a nice little stretch. Figure 4. Boom. And we're keeping it to the other side. I'm already getting my blocks ready on this side. So we're gonna go from here, moving the weight back, lifting. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend it back, lifting forward, straightening. 1, 2, 3, 4, and bend forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lean forward. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And come back to the figure 4 shape. And we're gonna lift the heel off the floor. Lift the heel off the floor. Lift the heel off the floor. So you can see that I have to move my body a little bit there. And that's, I mean, the more flexible you are, the less you have to move that area. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then lift both knee and heel up, straighten, front and back, down, up, straighten, front, back, down. So if you go to Cramp City on this one, it's pretty normal. So you might feel crampy stuff in your butt. Ugh. Let's do 2 more. Up, straighten, back, down. Last one. Up, straighten, back, and down. Then you're going to bring the feet on blocks. This one just stays here. Now the more you bring it in, the more you can probably move. So if this leaning forward or lifting your leg is really challenging, bring your knee a little bit more forward. All right. Good. We're going to lift it up, tap it 1, 2, here. And bring the weight forward. And then bring the hand forward and open. Side. Yes. Back here. Lift. Tap. Tap. Touch. Bring it towards the leg. Hand in front and up and over. And back center. Lift. Tap. Tap. Back. Bring it forward. And up and over. And again. Tap, tap. Here, lean forward. And up and over. We're going to do 1 more. Lift. Tap, tap. Land. Forward. And up and over. All right. Then bring the blocks away. Put the foot back on the floor. And if you want and can, bring that knee a little bit further down. And then try to go from leaning towards this leg to sitting in the center and getting this sits bones on the floor. Yes. Back and down. Use your hands on the floor if you need them. Or don't if you don't need them. Turn, push. Turn, push. Turn, push. 3, 2, 1. Now hold it here. See if you can still push it down. Bring your hands in front or behind you to push your chest forwards. If you can put your chest forward without the help of your hands to the back, you can place it to the front and move down a little bit. This is such a horrible stretch, but I feel that it's working exactly the places where I am stuck. So it's good. Let's hold it for a little bit more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and walk towards that knee. Let's see if you can hold this for a little bit. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come out. Pull your legs together. Pull yourself together, man. And just shake it from side to side again. Okay. So that was really the outside and the front of the hip. We're going to get back to them in a little bit, but we're now going to work a little bit on our butts because they're going to help us go even deeper into the stretches. Let's see if I can get music back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm first gonna go into foot on the knee and just shake from side to side. Try to bring not the soles of it, but I really bring my ankle so it keeps my leg nice and straight. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I'll walk that foot into my leg. So I'm bringing that foot closer in, and then I'm going to push myself up. If you don't want to use your wrists on the floor, you can also just grab that leg and pull it in like this. What you want to do is lift up your chest. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then you're going to collapse the legs on top of each other. So I have the ankle on the knee and this knee on top of the ankle. If you're really up here, it's super normal. This is a very deep stretch. I'm typically very open here, but most people aren't. So this is very abnormal to have it this low. So if you have it here, that's absolutely fine. Bring your hands next to you and just move a little bit from side to side. And then when you feel ready, you're going to make it into little circles, moving from the side to the front, to the side, to the back of your hip bones, your sits bones. Last one. And reverse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And sit up tall and push the knee a little bit more down. And release. And down. And release. Now I can feel the pressure of my ankle pressing on this knee. If it's too much, do this whole thing with a block underneath your butt. Yes, so if you feel like, okay, I have no movement whatsoever, keep going, by the way, with the push, but you can put a block or 2 blocks underneath, and you can still do the same exercise, and it will get you a little bit more. Or just a pillow, yeah, so you push the knee down. Yeah, a couple more. Woo! All right, then you're going to press the knee down with your hand, and your knee is going to try to push up. So you're going to press your knee into your hand for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. And again, push the knee into the hand for 4, 3, 2, 1, and press it down. 2 more. Press it in. Push. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. And last one, press it in, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. And then you're just moving your weight forward, pushing from the back or from the front, and you can just go into this. Now this is, if you're this low, you're very opening your butt. Most people aren't. So, like I said, know that this is an all-level stretch. If you're a lot higher, then it's super normal still. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up. Let's do the other side. So, start here, bringing the ankle on the knee, and sliding your foot a little bit in, and then just shake from side to side. This is also a little bit of a massage, also for the other side that we've just done. 3, 2, 1. Then slide your foot in so your leg comes more towards your chest. And then you can either push from your hands here, or if you want to do the wrist-free option, you can reach here on top or through the hole. Try to really push that chest against the leg. If you're quite far here, you can also grab your thigh. if that feels better. As long as you're pulling yourself up towards that leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you're going to collapse the legs on top of each other. So make sure that your ankle is on your knee and not your foot, because the foot will just make it to this slide. I didn't say it in the first one, but if you want, you can bring this leg a little bit more in. It will help you also if this is very challenging. Again, put a little pillow underneath your butt if you want it. And then here, we're going to just start by little waves from side to side. And take it to circles. Rolling from the side to the back to the side to the front of your sits bones. So, and reverse the circle. Two more. Alright. And then bring it a little bit forward. You can push from the back if you want. And we're going to just press the knee in a little bit and release. Press the knee in and release. Press the knee in, release. Press the knee in, release. Press it in. And remember, you can always bring that lower foot more towards your hip to give it a little bit more space so you can actually move. All right, then we're going to press it down. Keep it pressed down, and you're going to push your knee into your hand. Push it in for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then press the knee down. Again, press it into your hand for 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it down. 2 more. Push it in. Press 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. And last one. Press it in for 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Keep it down, and see if you can move your body a little bit more forward. Placing your hands in front or to the back, or give yourself a rest if this was enough for you. This is the kind of the flat finale of this shape, and then we have one more group shape. We have time? Yeah. We'll do a few froggies. Yes. And bring it back up. And pull the leg out. And just give it a little shake. Wow. Push that hip. So that should feel, after a few waves, that should feel nice. Okay. So, let's get to some froggies. Let's first start here. Okay, so you can roll up your mat. I like to give my knee a little bit of a pillow cushion. Bring your knee underneath your hip and your foot right behind your knee. Then the other leg goes to the side and your foot is in line with your knee. Then you're going to turn your hips so that your hips are also in line with your knee and your foot. Then this knee will come a little bit forward. That's okay. You're pushing your tailbone constantly forward and trying to open that knee. That is the challenge, opening the knee without turning it. Yes? So I'm keeping both my hip bones pointing forward, opening the knee, and then we're going to just drop into it a couple of times. If you want, you can put your hands on your hips to steer them in the right direction. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it down. Bring the hand on the knee and push the knee a little bit further down. Tuck the tail forward, pushing the hips forward. This is an intense stretch. And it's quite active as well, so you can get quite tired of this one. I'm just pushing with my forearm or my wrist, or you can push with your hand. Then bring your hand off, keeping the knee where it is, and bringing it behind the knee, like 10 centimeters behind the knee, and then trying to push the knee towards the hand. Ooh. Keep pushing the hips straight forward. Ooh. 4, 3, 2, 1, and push it back. Just give it a little shake. Now we're going to do the other side. So we're going to do this one quite short. Normally we stay in this longer, but not today because I want to do the full froggy. So this is called a flunge because it's a chimera between a frog and a lunge. Yeah. So my knee is underneath my hip, my foot is right behind my knee, and this foot is right next to the knee. Hips are square, and make sure that your foot is wide enough that you can bend into that direction. Yes, let's go and do a few of them. There, pushing your knee to the back, and push the knee to the back as you go in. 4, 3, keep pushing the tailbone forward. 2, 1, then hold it down and keep it here. Push the hand on the knee, pushing it open. Keep pushing the tailbone forward. So if your butt is back, this shape is not challenging at all. Or it might still be, but definitely when you push your hips forward, it's going to be super challenging. And keep your knee where it is. Bring your hand up and bring the hand behind your knee, about 10 centimeters to the back, and push it open. Open, push the knee towards the hand. 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, and push it back and give a little roll. Okay. And last but not least is our froggy. So I'm going to show you from this side. I'm going to turn my mat because I don't want to. Oh wait, I can just use my pillow. Go. Just one sec. There we go. So I'm bringing my knees next to each other, and my hips are in the center. So my hips are again not sticking back or leaning forward. They're really in the center. And I'm going to slide the knee out. So I'll show you from this direction. You can see the best. I'm going to slide the knee out. You don't have to put your hands on the floor. You can do this with your elbows on the floor. My feet are right behind my knees, so don't put your toes towards each other. We'll do that next. So you're going to just slide it out and press your tailbone towards the floor. So what your body really wants to do is arch, and you're going to push your tailbone forward. Yes. And then make sure that you are in the center, so you can just move your hips front and back a few times. Just wiggle very gently, and you will feel that if you're front, it's usually a little less hard, and when you're back it gets harder. So press it down, hold it there for a little bit. Keep pressing the tailbone down, pull your belly button in, and maybe you can go even lower. I don't think I've ever been this low, you guys. I am pretty, oh, no, that won't happen. Breathe into it. Feel that discomfort. It's okay. You don't have to be super low to feel a stretch. Then from here, we're going to bring our toes together and touch the toes. And you're going to walk yourself backwards and trying to first get up there, pushing your hips still down. I don't have a lot of weight on my hands here. I'm pushing the weight back towards my butt. And then I'm really trying to get my butt towards my heels. Ooh. If that works for you, keep pushing yourself out. You can reach around and grab your feet and then pull yourself further down. Oh, God. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then keep your feet together. Bring it forward. And you're going to keep your heels towards your feet. I'm just going to turn. You stay where you are. I'm just going to turn so you can see what's going on. So I'm just going to keep it here, and then I'm going to bring my hands all the way forward. And you're going to go into kind of a child's pose with your feet still in that position. This should feel nice. After that, what we've done before, this should feel still stretchy, but also nice. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And wiggle yourself out. Ooh. Come out. And give yourself a little shake with your legs. Hey, Joost, you okay? Oh, okay. Perfect. All right. Give it a shake. Maybe this one is nice. So bring yourself to your back and then pull your knees into your chest. Make a few circles here with your legs. And reverse. And then keep the knees to your chest. You can either grab it with your hands and pulling your knees in, or reach around. If you have a little bit of more space there, reach around, grab both your legs, and then pull your knees towards the chest. Bring your head as far away from your shoulders on the floor as you can. And then if that feels good, you're going to release the breath and try to get your tailbone back to the floor. Let's do a couple of nice deep breaths here. 2, and 1. And bring your legs up, give it a shake. Kick your butt. Clap your thighs. Give yourself a little bit of a slap everywhere. All right, roll yourself up. Let's do 3 breaths together. Breathe in through your nose. Shoulders to your ears and release. Again. And release. Last one. In. And release.